up guys, Mark here, and this is another self-isolation video. Big topic of conversation this week in Malaysia is of course Bazar Ramadan. Should it be cancelled? She talks a lot, she's got a lot of opinions actually, so let's hear them today. It is Nadia Nash.
We're in KL together, don't want to do video. Now you fly back UK, want to do video.
How is lockdown in Malaysia?
When I go out for groceries or whatever, the streets are empty, bro. Creepy town, you know? Because it's like, oh, you feel like you're the only one.
It's like the Walking Dead or something. I saw Monkiara, people were still running. These bloody animals coming to Malaysia and not listening to the rules. I've had enough. I look forward to Bazar Ramadan every year. I love the food there, it's cheap. You got so much choice. I'm getting hungry thinking about it right now.
To actually perform like fasting, even if you're a Malaysian, you cannot not think about Bazar Ramadan.
I've heard in Kedah, Selangor, Terengganu, Malacca, they have been cancelled, but it's not being confirmed cancelled in other states. We've had the MCO, people are in lockdown, if you want to call it. If suddenly the bazaars are open, does that not defeat the whole object? I don't know,
yes,
you tell me.
I totally agree with you. You have to avoid social gatherings and all this. I just read some articles saying that, oh, for instance, Kuala Lumpur, like the Federal Territories, they might continue on with it, but with some restrictions or some rules implemented, which doesn't make sense. Oh, you can have it, but as long as you maintain distance between people, it's like, dude,
that's
you've been to
That's not going to happen,
Ramadan,
is
right?
it? It's so tight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like even if you were to do it at a huge stadium, huge car park or whatever, how are you going to stop people from walking near each other when it's a Bazar Ramadan?
People are saying things like, oh no, have you heard they've cancelled the Bazar Ramadan? And I don't know if they're telling me in a kind of, oh, it's a shame, or in a kind of, oh my god, why have they cancelled it? It's not fair.
I think the thing with Malaysians or whoever are the ones that are saying this, look at it from like a bigger perspective. We have been in lockdown, like in MCO for about 28 days, okay? We have, in a way, suffered, you know, behaved, being obedient and all that. And then you're just gonna ruin all that because of Bazar Ramadan.
Not fair.
There's so many other businesses, right, that have also not been operating for a good 2 months. They've not had any business, and then the Bazar Ramadan's allowed to operate.
But most of them are only selling these things for a month. You know, Ramadan is only for 1 month in a year. These people mostly have other businesses. I mean, usually they have a restaurant, they have a hawker store somewhere else, and Ramadan is just the time of the year where they can boost their sale up a bit. It's a little sacrifice for a greater cause, which is, you know, so that you know, people don't get infected.
Realistically, right, what do you think is going to happen? Because I'm not in Malaysia right now. This is why I'm doing this, because I need to be filled in with all the Malaysian gossip.
I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Do you seriously think some states are going to allow it or not?
It's a market. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. It's just a market that they are closing.
No, but you're saying it's just a market, but why are so many people complaining about it then? Like I said, I've had so many people commenting.
Because it's a cultural thing. It's something that people look forward to every year. What if like a music festival was cancelled? Something that you've been gonna have. Did my earphones just spin out?
Someone's getting really annoyed that the Bazar Ramadan's cancelled. Just throwing their microphones everywhere.
Festival that you've been looking forward to for a whole year, and suddenly it gets cancelled. You're like,
Are you okay?
The states that are still going on with it, I don't know what their argument is. What's their
Thinking.
justification for it? I don't understand. Thank God in Selangor it's not happening.
60,000 people have signed a petition saying cancel all bazaars. So obviously there's a lot of people chakapping about it. People are obviously concerned. Singapore have banned it completely, and they're not even doing the MCO. You've not told me yet. Do you think they're going to be banned or not? You've not given me an answer. What do you think?
I think some states might still go on with it.
Really?
Unfortunately. It all depends on whether the MCO gets extended. Ooh, we're predicting the future now. The bigger issue here is whether 28 days of MCO is enough.
Yeah, do you think it is or not? Is it working?
I think it's working. If after 28 days of MCO we behave ourselves, numbers have gone, you know, stable, flattened the curve and all that. But the moment day 29 comes, you know, 15th of April, we all go back to normal, like hanging out and just hugging each other, touching each other's faces. There is really no point in MCO. I'm really okay if they extend it just a bit more until the numbers have really been contained and they've got everything under control. That's me.
So they're also talking about having like drive-through Ramadan bazaars. Do you think that could work? Yeah. Imagine they have a stadium and you have your stalls Each store is, what, 2 meters away.
Yeah.
And then you just drive through in your cars. Oh, I like this one. Get my beef rendang. Get my putu bambu from here.
Jam.
Get
Imagine the traffic jam, bro, at that Bazar Ramadan.
People will get their Bazar Ramadan and there'll be no one complaining,
I'm open to
right?
alternative. One of the reasons why they want this Bazar Ramadan so bad, they want that vibe. Being able to go to the bazaars with your friends. If it's just about getting food, we can get food in Malaysia, no issue. Grab, Food Panda, whatever are still on, right? Even buka puasa with Maggi Mee, bro, it's not an issue. If it's this alternative way, like of driving through or whatever, how different is it from right now, calling Food Panda or Grab Food to send the food to us? It's about the same, I feel.
Obviously, I'm reading the news all the time in England about Malaysia. I think people will listen more when the MCO stops. Because here's the thing, in England, some people are being very selfish.
How dare you?
Oh, you know, it's not fair. My business is suffering. I've got to feed my kids. And I'm like, bro.
How dare you?
Your grandparents went to the war, they were surviving on like rice and bread. It's just freaking 2 months, like, and you're moaning. People are dying, this is serious shit.
Of course, I'm not one to speak for every Malaysian, but with a bit of reminder, I think Malaysians are quite obedient as well. So you rationalize and you give them the facts, they would eventually listen. Maybe a few days before we stop the MCO, I think the government needs to keep on reminding people, okay, even if there's no proper order being imposed, but we still need to maintain social distancing, you know, maintain your hygiene and things like that. I think these reminders need to always keep on being like pop, 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 pop. Somehow I'm very proud of the way Malaysians are.
I'll give you a clap, I'll give you a clap.
Yeah, right? I mean, compared to the Brits, I don't know lah, based on your video.
How dare you?
Okay, I'm talking about your previous video.
Why can't I come out for a couple of drinks?
You tell them why they need to stay at home, they will understand why. Unlike you Brits, you know, go drinking to the bars, all these, yeah.
Weekend you go to the pub, don't you, with your mates and that, and then they just shut it all down. It's like, well, what's that about?
So I think we are both in agreement that we feel that the Bazar Ramadan should be cancelled. We've explained why people might want it to be on, and we are going to miss it, but we'll have to wait and see. Final words, Nadia. Final plea. Final plea.
Okay, if the Bazar Ramadan actually happens, or if the MCO order is finally, you know, taken away, whatever, we still need to maintain social distancing. We need to stay healthy and stay clean, and you know, just be good people.
You go, Glen Coco.
Nadia, it's been nice talking to you.
Also.
Okay, I miss you very much. I'll come back to Malaysia soon.
I miss you too. Come back to Malaysia, come and see me, okay?
I'll get my online Bazar Ramadan from you. You set up a store.
Okay. Nice talking to you.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.